How you doing?
We're back for our second video.
Big time game time.
We're back for our second video of the day that we're filming.
What am I doing?
I don't know what you're doing.
So, yeah, we got one announcement. March Madness bracket video.
Yeah, go to the March Madness bracket video, or March Madness bracket challenge announcement video. Like and subscribe. Comment below. Tell us you want to do it. I've got the group all set up. I'll just have to get with you, get your email, invite you to the group, and then you'll pick your bracket, and then you have a chance to win a $25 Amazon gift card. And if you win the ESPN challenge, like their challenge, you can win up to $100,000. So not by us. That would be. I would just laugh at you if you did that. But but yeah, go enter that. Go comment and have a chance to win a $25 Amazon gift card. That was our announcement for today. We're getting into our.
Why did you tail off and then I like sit here like some
getting into our
freak
video?
So we're gonna. What was the first thing you wanted to get into?
Tyreek kill investigation, I think, is probably the first thing we'll get into.
Now, I'm not going to put a picture for...
No, that's fine.
I might. I don't think I will. But actually, I won't because this is an investigation.
There's not a lot of information about this right now. It's just something that popped up on ESPN as kind of a breaking news type story.
And it has to do with domestic...
It has to do with this domestic dispute at his house. I guess there's a woman maybe involved, a child.
The NFL's been having a lot of these problems.
They have, and of course, he got in trouble in college for a domestic violence type thing
now,
with a girlfriend.
What's weird is he's not a suspect right now, is he?
No, I don't think he's not the suspect right now. It just happened at his house, which is why he's part of the investigation. So you just got to kind of see where that goes. It might lead to nothing. You never know.
And it has to do with the woman at the house too.
Yeah.
And the
I'm not
child
assuming anything because
no.
it's just the very beginning of the investigation. It's just something to mention.
But it has to do with the child.
Because he's such a big player too, you know.
There was a woman involved and she's being investigated, or
yeah,
she's like a suspect.
I think she's one of the head suspect. I think is what they said.
It has to do with the child.
Yeah, it has to do with the kid.
So
I don't even know if it's his kid. It's just a kid. They said a kid.
But they're I think investigating the woman. But it's a story that just came up.
It's just an ongoing investigation.
It has to do with the domestic dispute.
Just have to wait and see what
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, just wait and see.
So we just wanted to mention that.
So one of the other things, real quick, we were going to talk about is some of the free agents that are left.
The top 5 that are left.
Yeah, because we talked about free agents in our last video.
Now I'll probably put pictures up for these players.
Yeah.
And Ndamukong Suh, who is a big lineman.
Yeah, big interior lineman. Good, strong. He's not super old yet either, so he's somebody you could sign long term probably and have him for a while.
And then you got Eric Berry.
Yeah, he got released by the Chiefs. He's a safety. He's had some injury stuff, you know,
yes.
But if he can stay healthy, he'll provide really good. He'll provide a really good safety spot for you.
And then Clay Matthews.
Yeah, of course, everybody knows the hair, long, flowing hair.
Didn't he play for the
he played
Green Bay?
Green Bay.
Yeah.
Linebacker, outside linebacker.
Actually, I can't stand that guy. I think he's funny. But then you got Mark Barron.
Mark Barron, who's got released by the Rams, which was super surprising because he's a really good linebacker. I can't believe he got released. And then who was the last one?
The last one was Isaiah Crowell.
Yeah, Isaiah Crowell, running back, of course. Of course, the Jets signed Le'Veon Bell, so Crowell got cut. It happens. He'll find a job with somebody. He'll go. He's a good enough running back, especially if they sign him as a backup.
Well, kind of like
he'll get a job.
Kind of like we talked about with Mark Ingram signed with the Ravens.
Yeah.
And they cut.
Yeah, and then they cut Alex Collins.
Yeah.
So Collins will find a job. These guys will most likely all find jobs.
It's just moves in his free agency right now,
Yep.
so things are just.
Yep.
And now, what I want to do, or what you mentioned doing, is getting to our 2 biggest sports moments in football.
Yeah. Originally, I thought of this as it doesn't have to be football, but Cody, he mentioned it was Monday football, so we're going to do some of our favorite, each of our favorite football moments that we actually saw.
I'm going to go ahead and go with mine. It was when I was watching the Super Bowl with my grandpa and dad and grandma. And it was when the Giants were playing the Patriots, pretty sure.
That was the year the Patriots were undefeated going into the Super Bowl.
Yes, that's right, yes.
Yeah.
And it looked like the Patriots were getting ready to win, and Eli pulled to Tom Brady.
I don't know. Which player are you talking about?
I'm talking about when Eli threw the ball to David Tyree, and it was the helmet catch.
Cut it on his helmet.
Because that continued the drive. I think it was 4th down.
Yeah.
It was the last opportunity.
Yeah, I think so.
And it was almost like a Hail Mary pass.
Yep.
And he jumped up there and he caught the ball on his helmet. It was like the only thing he'd ever done.
The craziest part about that play to me, and it's something that a lot of people don't talk about, was they had Peyton Manning. They had Eli Manning in the backfield. They had a hold of his jersey, and he broke off, squeezed through a little gap, and he didn't even hesitate. He just fired the ball.
It was ridiculous.
It's crazy. But yeah, of course
You look like some dude perfect thing.
of course the Giants are always the Achilles heel of the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Beat them twice.
But that was my top moment. What was yours?
I think mine, thinking back on some of the 49er stuff I've seen, the year Alex Smith, they called it the catch 3, because they had the first catch with Joe Montana and then the second catch with Terrell Owens and Steve Young. It was called the catch 3. It was when Vernon Davis went over the middle. They were playing the Saints, and Alex Smith hit him. And I mean, as soon as he caught the ball, contact with the safety, plowed over him, held onto the ball, and it was his reaction mainly, because he'd had some difficult stuff with Mike Singletary there with discipline problems, and he comes off the field and he's just tears pouring out of his eyes, and he hugs. That's when Harbaugh was still there. He hugged Harbaugh. It was just something about that moment. I don't remember. They won a Super Bowl in '94, but I don't really remember that. I don't remember watching it or anything like that when Steve Young was there.
Well, and I was gonna pick the Dallas Cowboys when they won the Super Bowl, but I was so young back then. It was like, and I was gonna pick OU or something like that, but that was back in 2000 when I was still in elementary school.
And one of the main things about that moment that makes it stand out for me is the 49ers had been bad for so long. That's when they were starting their come up of that little stretch where they were really good.
And we mentioned how teams, when they start to do their rebuild, it's always when you're young and you start to see those players and you grow with those players if that's your like franchise team that you like.
Yep.
So that's pretty much all we wanted to get in. We wanted to get in the Tyreek Hill investigation. We wanted to talk about the top 5 free agents that were left, and then go through our sports moment. Kind of like a different video.
Different.
But
not super long, but
Do you want to mention the bracket video?
Yeah. Before we leave, go to the March Madness bracket announcement video on our channel. Leave a comment if you want a chance to enter a chance. Okay. Enter for a chance to win. I don't know why I couldn't get those words out. Enter for a chance to win a $25 Amazon gift card. It doesn't cost anything. Like I said, I'll just have to have your email. You can either pick your bracket on a computer, on your phone, on a tablet. Doesn't matter what you have as long as you have your email. And then I'll get with you. We're ending it tomorrow. Tomorrow midnight's the cutoff date. So if you want to enter that, go comment on that video. It's the March Madness bracket announcement video, and then I'll get with you. I'll get your email, and I have the group set up, and I'll send you an email, and you just enter the group.
But I guess that's it with us.
Yeah.
For this video, make sure, guys.
This is the last page for my book. I'll have to get a new one.
Anyway, guys, that's it with Common Sense Sports. Cody and James, make sure to like, subscribe,
Hit the notification bell.
leave us a comment, and have a good day. And we'll see you in the next video.
Yep.